Hi Pisces friends, it's Maria from Wandering River Tarot, looking kind of short because everything's not set up right today. We're going with it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate the fact that you're here. I love having new people around. It makes me very happy whenever my little notification goes off that says I've got someone new. And thank you so much to my old subscribers, my friends, my family, my people who follow me and support me. I love ya all. I'm also going to be doing readings on Fiverr from now on. I just wanted to toss that out there. It seems like it's going to be a super easy, like user-friendly kind of platform to use to get readings, you know, bought and sent out real quick. So I'll put the information for that below. I'll put information on how to get a hold of me, all my social media, all of that jazz down in the box. I'll put the decks that I'm using too, because I've got a new one and I'm really excited. And that's, I think, all I've got. So let's get into it. I've got everything all dealt out here because nobody likes a shuffler. Nah. So, Pisces, your overall energy for the month of, I was going to say the month of June, or it is June. I was going to say the month of March. That's bad. I keep going back in time. I said January in some other reading. Apparently, I'm living in the past today, but it is June, and here we go. So, Seven of Cups is your overall energy. The energy of having choices to make, maybe an overwhelming number of choices. You're not maybe sure precisely which direction to go in. Maybe you're choosing between a bunch of different partners, or maybe you're choosing between a bunch of different jobs, or things like that. Revenue streams, perhaps, for some of you. So I feel like this month is going to kind of be weighing those options and sort of, you know, slowly checking off the ones that aren't going to work so that you know which ones will. We also have the chameleon. That is the chameleon, right? Yes, chameleon, which is energy. I personally, so far in June, I'm getting to these readings a little bit late in the month here, have had like super low energy. Like I've just been tired, and I don't know if it's because of all the planets in Cancer or what the situation is, but like energy is at a premium. So I feel like what we need to do this month is eat well, get our exercise, do all of the things, you know, that we're supposed to do to, you know, do as much of the work as we possibly can to keep our energy up where it needs to go, because we got shit to do. There you have it. Advice from mom over here. Okay, so Pisces, your personal energy this month is that of the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds for future growth. You can see in this card that this little crow here is making a nest for their bebés. Maybe some of you are actually having bebés. That's a big change for you if you are. Some of you might just be, you know, planting the seeds of a new relationship, planting the seeds of a new business, whatever that looks like for you. At any rate, whatever seeds you're planting, this is the energy that's working upon you, which is the Three of Cups. You've got a reason to celebrate. I look at the Three of Cups as being kind of the card of girls' night out. Like, it's really lighthearted energy. It's happy. It's, you know, maybe not literally everything in life is going right, but we're able to kind of let go of what's not going right for a little while and have a good time, right? So I feel like there are things to celebrate. There are things to be happy about, even if literally everything in life is not going in the direction that you want it to just yet. In your near past, so like the last 2-3 months, we have the Hanged Man. And for me personally, this makes a lot of fucking sense. The Hanged Man is kind of a card of, sometimes it means feeling stuck, like you just can't progress how you want to in a situation. It can also be a card of going within and doing kind of that deep inner work, like taking a pause, looking at things from like the holistic perspective as opposed to like looking at it from the super detailed perspective. It's just a change of perspective somehow. So you're looking at whatever this situation is for you in kind of a different way than you were before. And I think that that's leading to some movement in your situation, because in the future, which is again 2 or 3 months or so in the future, we have the Empress, which means she is a girl that's got her shit together. And it doesn't have to be a girl, obviously. It's titled the Empress, but just because she's the Empress doesn't mean we know what's in her pants, right? Right. So The Empress is a card of somebody who knows how to make the right decisions. They know how to make shit happen. They're out there getting things done. They're a good business person a lot of the time. They are just somebody who can really make shit happen, you know? And so that's a great energy to be in. What the universe is giving you that's helping you in this situation is partnership. So it's the Two of Cups. So for some of you, and look, there's the caduceus. I hope I'm saying that word right. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. And there's a heart, okay? Specifically, and there's a lion. So I'm thinking Leo season, which is just around the corner after Cancer season here. So end of July, August. I feel like that's really going to solidify around that time, whatever this partnership is. It could be a business partnership. It could be just another human comes along and makes some sort of a soul connection with you and helps you through this situation. It could be a friend. It could be a mentor. It could be a lover. I am leaning towards a love or a soulmate relationship because the caduceus, you know, it talks about healing, right? That's the symbol of, you know, the medical field. I feel like it's going to provide some sort of healing. And there's also a heart there. It's an anatomical heart. Like it's not a, but it's a heart. So I'm leaning towards it being a love relationship for the majority of you. So watch out for that coming. I feel like the universe is giving you this person, which means that it's a big fucking deal, right? Like it's a person that's coming along to really make a change, to really help further you on your path. So watch out for that coming. That's exciting. What you have within you that's helping you, if I could pick up the card, is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of doing the damn thing. Eight of Pentacles is doing the hard work, even if it's not always pretty. Just getting shit done, right? Sometimes the work that we need to do in life isn't real glamorous. It's not fun. It's just kind of the drudgery. But the fact that you are able to just kind of take the emotions out of the drudgery, like if you possibly can. I know I have a hard time taking the emotions out of anything. I'm a Pisces, but as much as you can, like try to remove that emotional element out of it where you're just like, oh, this is so lame. I hate doing whatever this thing is. Try to just, I don't know, fool yourself like you're a 5-year-old, turn it into a game somehow. Or just decide that you're just, I'm not going to be miserable. I'm just going to fucking do it because once I'm done with it, I'm going to feel so much better. So you have within you the power to just get the shit done. Sometimes you just have to mess with your own head to do it, you know? So, what the universe wants you to know, Four of Wands. Stability will be yours. I feel like the last few months, years, for some of us, for Pisces, has been kind of a roller coaster. It's been a little bit of up and down and up and down, up and down, up and down. I feel like it's going to level out a little bit. Things are going to start moving in the direction you want them to move in because you are the boss bitch, baby, in your near future, like we talked about, the Empress. So I think through getting into that energy, because once, you know, things are starting to kind of progress in the way you want them to through this soulmate or helper that's being sent, I feel like you're going to gain greater stability. You're going to feel like you're on a little bit more solid footing. The birds just suddenly stopped singing and I'm like, what is happening out there? We're gonna die? We're gonna die. Okay, it's fine. I feel like you're going to find that steady place where you feel like you have a firm footing to work from, as opposed to just kind of feeling like you're tossed around in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? What's working for you is the Hierophant, and normally I fucking hate this card. Y'all know how I feel about the Hierophant, and I know you're not supposed to, nothing's good, nothing's bad. They're just energies, right? The Hierophant is all about like being kept under lock and key is how it feels in this situation. It's structures and boundaries. It can mean literal religion if that's something that you're working under right now. But in this case, it almost feels like boundaries. And this card came up in one of the other readings today too, where it just feels like you have good boundaries in place. Like you're not taking anybody's shit anymore. You're not letting people walk on you. You're not dealing with people who don't treat you well. You're saying no when you need to say no for yourself. You're saying yes when things make you happy. You know, you're doing more things in service of yourself than in service of other people, which for a Pisces is a really hard thing. but it's serving you in a really good way. Like it's helping you to get to this Empress energy because you're putting more of your energy into taking care of yourself than into taking care of other people. Because man, you can't really take care of other people and be the boss bitch unless you take care of yourself first, yeah? So what's working against you is the Nine of Pentacles. Thank God this is finally working against us, right? Because it's been a long time coming. Normally that card is like, every reading I do for Pisces or for myself is like, the Nine of Pentacles is what's working for you, and it's your future and forever. Nine of Pentacles is the card of the strong, independent woman who don't need no man. I'm real tired of being her, you know? Like, I can be the strong, independent woman, and I'm sure y'all feel the same. Like, you're fine alone. You don't need someone else. But that can also lead to putting up such a boundary to allowing people to help you that in this case it's working against us, right? It's working against you. So when this partner does come along, this Two of Cups, this Caduceus, this healing energy, this person that's going to help you, when they do come along, don't put up that boundary so hard that you're like, I don't need you. Because you might not need them, but they were sent to help you, and they're going to be able to further whatever it is that you're working on and get you to where you want to go faster if you open that door a little bit and let them in. So be independent, take care of yourself, but don't be so fucking independent that no one can ever help you. That's my advice there. And your outcome card is the Two of Pentacles, which is kind of juggling. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to be, I almost did jazz hands. You're going to be, I'm going to do it. Jazz hands. You're going to be juggling 2 different jobs. Like you're going to get a side gig. You're going to get a side hustle and you're going to juggle it, but it's going to be a good juggling. It's not going to be overwhelming. It's not going to feel bad. Some of you are going to be juggling more than one relationship. And again, I don't think it's going to feel bad. It's going to be like, well, you both are like fulfilling my needs right now, so I'm going to keep you both around. And as long as everybody's kind of in the know about the fact that it's not an exclusive relationship, right, then I don't see any harm in it. Some of you, I'm getting, my cat just fell over. Hi, how are you? Some of you I feel like are going to be juggling 2 different genders, right? Like you're going to be fluid with gender roles, or you're going to be, part of this situation might be with this helper person coming, might be a person that's helping you realize that you're male, you're female, or you're halfway in between, or you're neither, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for some of you that's going to be what it is, which is coolio if that works for you. Let's see. Let's get a clarifier on that. Just one card, please. Not everyone. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles came up again. So 7 of Pentacles was the original card that came up of like the energy of building stuff for future growth, planting seeds and whatnot. So the 7 of Pentacles, with the seeds that you're planting, you're going to, maybe you have one thing or relationship or job or whatever that's already established, but you're planting the seeds of something new, right? So I feel like the fact that you're starting something new, even though you have something established, is where the juggling is going to come in. And eventually you're going to have to decide which way you want to go with it. But for now, the juggling doesn't feel unpleasant or hard or difficult. So for the month of June anyway, juggle away, my loves. All right, so let's do oracle cards. First, we have Stuck in the Mud. Little elephant stuck in the mud, sad. Which kind of goes back to this Hanged Man energy that we had in the near past, which I feel is just sort of about things moving a lot slower than you want them to, a lot of internal work rather than external energy, external progress and that kind of thing. So I feel like there's maybe a little bit more of that that's going to happen in the month of June, but eventually, especially with eclipse season coming up, that shit's going to start moving. All right, I sound constipated, I'll stop. So then we have making a choice, right? So I think due to all of our juggling that we're going to be doing, I think eventually, like I said, we're going to have to make a choice which way we're going to go. Maybe at this time you just kind of want to have that thought on the back burner, you know, decide, like, think at this point, which one's better for me? And then a couple weeks from now, be like, well, now which one's better for me? And then a couple weeks hence, which one's better for me now? So I feel like it's just going to kind of be in a period of like just weighing those options kind of over and over and over again until you make the decision. And then we have Moonlight with a cute little fairy. I feel like there's an owl in this card which is popping out at me that I never noticed before. So I feel like this card right now is about hidden wisdom. I feel like through this month, through this process, through this person coming into your life, whoever that is for you, I feel like you're going to gain some kind of, or reacquaint yourself with some sort of wisdom you already have inside of you that you don't even know is there. Like something's going to trigger you and suddenly you're going to just know shit that you didn't know you knew, which is pretty fucking cool. Or that person that's coming along could literally just like bestow knowledge upon you. Like maybe they're a really smart person, and maybe when you let down your guard a little bit and don't be quite always the strong independent woman who don't know anybody, when you let that person in a little bit, I feel like it's going to be not only a learning experience for you, but that person actually might have things to say, stuff to teach you that's going to then lead to you suddenly like this huge growth spurt, like where wisdom is concerned. Which leads me nicely into this last fucking card about aging. Thanks for reminding me I'm getting old, you dick. Anyway. So, I am one with unlimited love, beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. So that's like life energy, right? Like chi, sorta. But it's feminine. In my mind, anyway. I think it actually is feminine. So what I see that meaning is whatever it is that you think you want to do in life, whatever it is that you kind of look at and you're like, I wish I could do that. You're not too fucking old, and stop thinking you are, because time is relative. You might live to be 120. You don't fucking know. So get out there and do the thing. Don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back. Don't get you in your own way. Go do the thing. And I think that this person that's coming is also going to help open your eyes to that fact that you don't need to not do things because you've reached a certain age. Like there's no handbook that says, hey, you're 40, you can no longer be a musician. There isn't one. There's no handbook that says anything like that. So whatever it is in your life that you want to go out and do, don't just sit there and think, oh, I'm too old, I can't do that. Fuck that. Do it anyway. That's what I got for you, my Pisces is. I hope you have a lovely month of June, and I appreciate you all, and thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the month of July. Have an excellent month. I'll see you later. Bye.